All right, guys, welcome back to Pumpkins Creations, and today we are going to create what I call a master board. And basically what you do is you just take different things and you make a collage. So without further ado, let's get to it. Now you can use any glue that you want. I choose to use its Fabrifix. It dries really quick and grabs hold of what you need it to really quick, so it's not just lingering around and causing stuff to move. So if you want to just follow along, I don't usually talk when I'm crafting. So trying to get this to work, and lo and behold, it's not wanting to work. Of course, I haven't been in the craft room for a few days, so it's probably just gonna act up for a moment. So just gonna clean it out. All right, let's try this again. Oh, I'm hearing it. There it goes. Just comes out really thin lines. My husband has my bigger bottle, so I just got this to use. He needed to use it. So you just go through and just glue it down. Then you want to get the edges real good. Then you just turn it over and you slap it down where you want it. And one thing with this glue is you have at least a few seconds to adjust it to be where you want it to be at. That's how that goes. But it's not wanting to work, of course. It never wants to when you're on camera. You can actually go over the edge if you want to. And then you can cut it off towards the end of it once you get it all done. Then you can even just cut these apart, you know, make like little bookmarks out of them. Or you can just leave them whole and make copies of them. And then you can use them over and over again in your journals, because you'll have a master copy. And I like that idea. And, you know, in junk journaling and crafting it, there's no right or wrong way. You just do it how you want to do it. That's what makes it unique, is you do it your way and you make it the way you want it, not what everybody else wants. If we were all alike, this world would be a lonely, boring place. So we just need to be uniquely us, you know? Do things the way you want it. What makes you happy? You know, and if just sitting here making master boards is what makes you happy, then do that. You know, there's no rules. There ain't no rhyme or reason for what you do. You just do it. And there'll be people who won't like it. But you know what we say to that? Who gives a shit? Because as long as you like it and it makes you happy, that's all that matters. That. You know what? I'm getting kind of tired of using that one. Let's see if I got a different one. Hopefully this one work. It's just that bottle is just so small on the tip. It's just driving me crazy. I have carpal tunnel, so it makes my hands hurt. So I'm gonna just switch over to a different glue that I also like to use. It's called Barely Art. It's a good glue, but of course this is going to act a fool also. Dang if you do, dang if you don't. The only thing bad about this is it takes a little while for it to, you know, to take hold. So, but I'm sure I can make it work, so no issues there. All right, let's try this. Let's get, let's see, some more of this in here. And just always remember, it's just paper. It's not a life or death situation. If you make it and you don't like it, cut it up. And you can use pieces of it to put into a journal. Or just throw it in the recycling bin and keep it moving. Sometimes it's just what you do. Everything's trial and error. Everything in this world is trial and error. Try to be the best as a human, and we err. It's just human nature. We're not perfect. I never said I was perfect, so I can admit that I'm not. And you know what? Who cares? As long as you're living the best life for you, hey, enjoy. It's my way of thinking. Enjoy it the way that you want. Shoot. That's what I do. I just have a good old time and enjoy it. Because life is meant to be lived. Not squandered away worrying about what everybody else is going to think. Because at the end of the day, you have to make all your decisions. And you can't count on everybody to be sympathetic. And not everybody who smiles in your face is your friend. Once you realize that, you're good. You're good as gold. You know, we all live and we all have to learn. You know, it's just the way it is. Nature of the beast. And just remember that life ain't that serious. You're working, your health is good. You don't have to be perfect, because mine ain't. That's all that matters. At the end of the day, are you happy with what you do? And if you can answer that question and say, yes, you are, then that's all that matters. You know, you get up every day. Every day is a new day to try something new. Or even correct what you did the day before, you know. If you weren't happy with what you did then, think about do something else, you know. You don't have to do what everybody thinks you should do. You are your own person. You make your own decisions. Can't everybody make your decision for you? Even though they try to tell you what to like, tell you what to do. At the end of the day, screw it. Just do what you want. As long as you're not hurting nobody, breaking any laws, you're just living, just live. And my thing is, if you want to sit and watch TV all day long and not do anything else, if it makes you happy, then do it. Because time spent doing what you want to do is not wasted time. That's the way I see it. Because you are doing what you want to do. Not what somebody else wants or expects you to do. You know, people always talk about having the American dream. Well, not everybody's definition of the American dream is the same. You know, my American dream is just to be happy and have my babies, my little fur babies, and my grandkids, and my husband, and to be able to spend time crafting instead of in the rat race of working. And so I am living my American dream. This is my American dream. I'm here with you guys telling you all stuff and giving advice. That's my American dream. And if that's all you want to do in life, have at it. You know, you only get one life. So you live it the way you want to live it. Not what everybody else thinks you should do. And I am a really nice person. I try to be. And I think I've succeeded in most parts. But, you know, it's like sometimes people think that they can take you for granted, treat you any which way, and that you're going to be okay with it. Well, you know, everybody has a breaking point. I've reached mine with certain people. And I enjoy just being to myself. If I don't never go outside this house again, you know what? This chick is going to be happy. Because I have everything I need. I got my husband. I got my animals, my grandbabies. Who cares about everything else? You know, that's the way I see it. Who gives a shit? So just live the best life for you. What you think it is, not what everybody else thinks it is. You know? We're all human. We all have different expectations of what we want for our own life. And so other people don't like it, then so what? Always remember that even though we meet all kinds of people throughout our journey, only certain ones are meant to stay. Some are only meant to come and teach you a lesson and then move on. So not everybody is here in our life for us that are meant to stay. You have those few people that are meant to stay, and they put as much effort into being around you and friends with you or relationship with you as you do with them. And then the ones that are just users and likes to play mind games, you need to let them people go, because they're not out for your goodness. Not everybody is out to help you or be in your corner to support you. They just aren't. They are only out to get what they can from you. And then once that's done, you never see them again until they need something again. So I hope that you are going to live your best life and that you are going to be happy. Happiness is not defined by others, only by yourself. What makes you happy? And nobody should tell you how to live your life. It's your life. At the end of the day, you have to deal with your own demons or whatever is going on in your life. You know, if it's bad, it'll get better. The rainbow don't come until after a storm has passed. So always remember that. Your day will come again. The rain will stop, and then you'll see that rainbow. And then you'll realize it was just a trial. You came out stronger on the other side. And that's, at the end of the day, that's all it is. You just can't give up. Yeah, today's shitty, or tomorrow will be shitty. But every day that you wake up is another day to give it another shot, another go at it. That's all it is. You just keep moving. You don't settle. You don't let other people dictate what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, because it ain't up to them. It's up to you. This is your life. Life is too short. You can't rely on anybody else to give you what you need or want. You got to do it yourself. That's how that rolls. You do it yourself. You make yourself happy. Happiness comes from within. And if you're happy doing everything that you do and how you do it, then you know what? That's the way it should be. That is your happiness. Nobody else's. And this masterboard is almost done. Can you believe how fast it goes? It's easy and simple. Okay, is this going to come off or not? This probably won't, so I'm just going to glue it down. I like that to go right there. You know, not all who wanders are lost. Because people wander all the time. They wonder what they're going to have for dinner. They wonder what they're going to do for their next day out, you know? So everybody wanders. You can wander any which way you want. Wonder where you're going to go on vacation. So in all this, a wanderer is not always lost. Got this cute little bird. Free to open your wings and fly. Fly like the wind. And love yourself. I've got these little, they're called pole stamps. Found them on Etsy by Nora Jane. And I love them. They're freaking awesome. And it's easy to just put some pictures down on some of these stamps. I mean, on like this little strip. Looks like a tickets. Bam. There you go. Just quickly decorate it. And you can put as much as you want or as little as you want. There's no rhyme or reason, like I said earlier. No rhyme or reason to doing it. You just get your stuff together and do it. And have fun. As long as you're having fun, then that's all that matters. Shoot. Glad glue clears, dries clear. Alright, let me check the back side and make sure it doesn't. Yep. Of course. And this is just a basic yellow piece of cardstock that I've used. Ain't gotta be nothing special. Whatever you have on hand. I think this is one of the packs of paper I bought from Hobby Lobby. You know, this week they have their Paper Studio stuff on sale for half off. And that's when I would stock up on everything. That's what though. Cannot find stuff I always need. But anyways, this is our final piece of the project. And you see, it doesn't take much. You know, just lay down a few pieces, bam, we're done. But I will, before I let you go, you can just take this around the edges and antique it up a little bit. You know, you just go through. Now you have a piece of work, piece of a masterboard that you can cut up and use little pieces of it on stuff. Or you can keep it whole and make pictures, you know, copy it to where you can use it over and over again. That's all you do. So freaking simple. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So there is our finished product. I used the vintage photo distressed ink so I could age it a little bit, and I used my Barely Art precision glue, which I love this. This is really great. But between this and my Fiber Fix, I love them both. They are the best. That goes there. So, thank you again for coming to Pumpkins Creations for all your crafting ideas. See you in the next one.